All right, we are recording.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us as we were all on hiatus from our last episode. For those of you that don't remember the last time we left off, our heroes, Toonveer, Whisper, and the Fear Bowl. Toonveer and Whisper were both knocked unconscious by the goblin scum that they were invading in the Tower of Stormwind. As of right now, that is currently where we pick up. And I leave it to you, gentlemen.
Okay. So we're still in the tower?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Weren't we traversing through the dungeons at this point still? Or whatever. The underground portion.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, we ended last session right when the Fearbulk had picked up our broken bodies and started carrying us out of the cavern.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and he had stabilized the both of you so you weren't bleeding out.
Yeah. So we're stabilized, so we're not dead, but we are unconscious and can't act. So, unfortunately, the Fearbulk couldn't be with us today, so I will be acting on his behalf. And I'm going to say that the Fearbulk, being the good character that he is going to carry us back to the elevator in an attempt to get us out of the cavern so that he can tend to our wounds and we can recuperate before we actually try to finish this delve.
Alright? So, as you guys are leaving, right, you guys get back to the elevator, you don't find any issues. As you're going up in the elevator, the goblin that you remember that knocked out Whisper, you see that goblin actually fall down the chute and on the elevator next to you. And you look up and all you can see is just the sunlight.
Just the sunlight, you said?
Yeah, sunlight.
Can we take a look at that goblin and see if it, died from any unnatural causes that we can tell? Do you want me to roll, I can roll, medicine or perception?
Either will be fun.
Okay. That is going to be 24 for medicine to determine how this goblin died.
Well, since you rolled the 27, you can definitely tell by looking at it that the goblin's head has been caved in, but that looks like it was done with a blunt object.
Ah, so he was dead before he fell down the shaft.
Yes.
Well, in that situation, let me see here. What do I want to do? Just a moment. I need to, I'm not intimately familiar with druid spells, so I need to review some spells real quick. Bear with me here. Fuck you doing over there, Carlos?
She's the cable guy.
Okay. Gavin, how far away would you say I am from the top of the shaft right now?
About 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do, I want to cast Fog Cloud, centered on the top of the shaft. So what this does is it creates a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on the top of the shaft. The sphere spreads around corners and the area is heavily obscured. it lasts for the duration, which is up to 1 hour as long as I'm concentrating on it, or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles an hour, disperses it.
Okay.
So
you guys get to the top of the tower, and whenever you get there, you of course cast your spell there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whenever you do this, you startle the person that's up there. You hear a gruff voice, and of course you startle him. He's like, "Ah, what is this then?"
Can I roll like a perception or something to determine like what type of thing was just speaking, like if it was a human or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. That is 21 for perception.
So with it, you notice over where Carlos killed Hug Hug is a dwarf bent over the place where he was laying over in his little bedding area, searching through things.
What?
And because where he's startled, he does have his warhammer drawn.
Who was this? What is it?
It's a dwarf.
A dwarf. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I don't speak dwarf, but
I speak like read Dwarvish.
so I will say, I'm going to call out in common and say, "Fear not, short one."
How am I not supposed to be afraid when you have this fog everywhere?
While we apologize that visibility level may be poor, isn't it fucking awesome? It looks like a Metallica concert.
This is your captain speaking. We're experiencing some minor visibility, causing us to drop speed a bit. Our landing will be delayed for approximately 30 minutes. Thank you. No, I'm just fucking kidding. I will release my concentration on the fog cloud and allow it to dissipate so that the dwarf may behold the stunning, statuesque, 7-foot-tall Firbolg carrying a half-orc barbarian and a Kenku rogue across his shoulders before him.
So whenever you do this, you see the dwarf, and the dwarf is, of course, normal height. He has a black hair and beard, and he has a warhammer that's almost as tall as he is. When he sees this and he notices that the half-orc, and the kings who are unconscious, he lowers his guard a little bit and chuckles. He chuckles and says, "Ha! Looks like you all ran into some problems down there."
Indeed.
You don't even know, dude.
Well, I'll be more than happy to help you out for a price.
What price?
1 to 2 minute hold.
You let me have the relic that's in the basement.
The relic that's in it. Wait. Dr. Dre?
You're fucking unconscious, Trent. Shut your whore mouth.
He's dead. He's locked in my basement.
We have no need of relics. We were simply here to cleanse the forest of the corruption of these goblins.
Good, good. Lay them down over here.
I will set them down by the fire.
Right. And he actually will do Cure Wounds, and he will do Carlos first.
Oh, yes, do me.
Always wanted to get it on with the dwarf, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm going
He
for.
heals Carlos for 14.
Yes, I only needed 3 apparently. No, I'm an idiot. I was unconscious.
Yeah, you were at 1.
Obviously, I did not.
And he
Fine.
heals the Kenku for 17.
Alright.
And he sticks the landing.
Like a bomb. So, Whisper and Tudvir start to regain consciousness, and because the Fearbolt, so the dwarf communicates with him further and says, well, I'm glad I can help you out. Now you're going to help me get the relic out of the base.
Very well.
Alright, dude, what are we going to get? Just woke up from a nap.
Alright, so everyone's back up, everyone's good to go. At this point, I'll leave it to you guys what you want to do. And just know that the dwarf is an NPC and will follow you guys around until he gets the relic.
Well, I mean, the druid's spells are completely expended at this point. So if we do go back down there, he's basically just going to be beating stuff with the scimitar. But I feel like this dwarf is probably a cleric, since he just cast Cure Wounds and healed you for fucking 17 health. So we might not really need the druid spells.
That's what I think.
So I vote we go explore that hole some more. Because Whisper's all about exploring some holes.
Yeah, he is. Alright, so you guys, I take it if we're in agreement, you go back down into the dungeon?
Into the pit.
Alright. So you guys go back down, and of course this has literally been about 15 minutes worth of exchange that you guys did, walking out and going back in. And you're in the room back where Toonveer and Whisper fell down. Now, to your recollection, Whisper and Fearbolt, the room that you guys were in, you heard the grinding of stone and watched the goblins disappear behind the wall. And that's in the next room.
Okay. Well, let's fucking go in there and see if we can find this secret door.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
down.
So you walk into this room. It's dimly lit. There's 2 doors. The one that you came through, and one that is on the left-hand wall, which Whisper and Fearbolt came into this room from that doorway. So you know that leads back to the main common area where the huge fight started.
Okay. So, what I would like to do at this point is take 20 on a investigation check to investigate the wall in this room and see if I can locate a secret doorway. Taking 20, by the way, in case you didn't know, requires that we spend an hour doing it.
Alright, so
Well, we don't
after
actually
an hour-long search, you can see, like, in this room, there's old tapestries, there's carvings in the stones themselves. After about an hour of this search, you all find that there's the 2 faces that are on the right-hand side of the wall. One is of a gargoyle, and the other one is very demonic-looking. It's something that you all haven't seen before. By going through this and tracing the details of the carvings, you find a lever that pushes in, and a door releases in the middle of the wall, and it slides open.
for curiosity's sake, can I do an investigation check to see if that other demon thing that we haven't seen before is actually my ex-girlfriend?
No.
Well, into the breach, meatbags. Before we before we go down there, though,
Go ahead.
a couple of things I want to know. Is there any light down in this, like, past this doorway?
That's actually what I was getting ready to tell you.
Okay.
There is no light.
Okay. So you have dark vision, don't you,
I
Trent?
do.
Okay. The
Dark vision.
I don't think the Fearbulg does, and I don't.
No, I think we already last time I was one.
Let me double check the Fearbulg just to be sure, because I don't remember right off the top of my head.
What happened to my other character sheet?
Here we go. Fearbulg. Fearbulgs do not have dark vision. Okay. So, Trent, I'm going to suggest that you take the lead here.
Okay, that makes sense.
The Fearbulg will follow along behind you with a torch lit.
Cool.
And I am going to stealth and follow along behind the Fearbulg out of the light radius of the torch.
Okay. Is it the hooded torch? Can we use that thing?
Ah, shit, yeah, I have a hooded lantern, that's
Hooded
right.
lantern,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, we'll do that instead.
There you go.
I'll hand my hooded lantern over to the Fearbulg, and I'll follow along behind him in stealth.
All right.
And in case you're interested, Gavin, I have a 26, or I'm sorry, no, I have a 28 for stealth.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to ask. So I know you built the fucking rope to be invisible. So you guys are walking down this. Now, of course, like the lower part of Stormwind Tower that you guys were in before was carved and smooth and the stone and straight. All of it was man-made. Now this cave that you're in now isn't. It's been worn away centuries by water and everything like that. So you can definitely tell that this is something that was not meant to be found by anyone. And you're walking through this. Now, stealth-wise, does anyone else roll for stealth or just the king too?
I mean, the druid's not going to.
I'm not gonna try that. I'm good. Bring it on!
Okay. So, you all keep walking, and around one of the corners... What's up? Alright, so around one of the corners, you guys actually start to see, like, the dim glow of a fire along the wall.
Okay.
And as you walk closer, you hear hushed tones whisper.
Does it sound like they're scattering or something? Or like they may be aware that someone is near?
Not really. It's more of kind of like a height, like they're searching for something. So
Okay.
it's not like a low hush, like someone's coming. It's more like, check over here. We haven't checked this part yet. Let's look over here type deal.
Now I want to roll for stealth.
All right.
Which one is stealth?
It's dexterity.
Oh, okay.
Right. The
15.
door
Yeah.
rolled for
15.
fucking stealth as well, and he got a 4. So
Okay.
I got a 15.
The Fearbulg is not going to stealth. But the Fearbolg
Okay.
would like to roll perception to see if he can make out more of what the voices are saying.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that's only going to be 11.
All right. So with that 11, he actually does pick up that it is Goblin speaking in the next room. And with that, he hears them. There's a deeper voice that he doesn't recognize or can't translate. But he can hear the Goblin say, the boss says that it has to be here. The relic is somewhere in here. Try over here.
Okay. Well, brave barbarian, would you like to lead the charge?
Yeah, these are goblins we're talking about, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's goblins and something else, apparently.
And we can't see what the something else is. Can I try and see what the something else is?
Yeah, you can sneak up to like the edge of the room,
Yeah.
like to where you can see into this cavern,
Okay.
and see. You can do a perception check to see what you can find,
Let me try that.
see what you can see.
Let me try that and then fail at it because I got a 4, so forget it.
Okay. So you see a couple of goblins.
Technically, it's a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so, I want to signal to the two other guys to come catch up to me. And then, I want to tell them, I got this. You guys hang back here for a second. And I want to try and sneak attack and kill one of the goblins. The closest one.
Okay. And you're going to use your sword for that?
Correct.
All right.
This is going to go
Does anyone
really
else
well.
want to try to do
Yes, it is.
sneak
I can
attacks
feel
or
it.
any of that fun stuff?
Huh?
Um,
Can we sneak attack in unison? One on each of the goblins? I mean, if we just roll differently?
yeah. I mean, as long as we get surprise on them.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what we should do, is that we should, like, maybe I'll attack first, and then you can attack second. You want to do that? Or do you want to
Okay.
attack first?
Well, how far away are the goblins from where we are right now?
From the door, it's probably about 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. So, as Whisperer, I want to throw a dagger at the other goblin that Trent is not attacking.
Okay.
At this, like, once he goes over there and is about to hit it.
That's when you'll throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we're going to do this in unison and try and take them both out with one punch.
All right.
Alright.
So go ahead and do your attack, Trent.
Okay. Well, I rolled, what do I get? Plus 5 attack bonus. Rolled a 15.
All
Are we
right.
rolling initiative right now, or are we rolling, I guess, well, we kind of
No,
determined.
you're-
Initiative happens after the
This
surprise.
is for the surprise
Right,
attack,
right.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So 15 is your roll.
Yep. That's me. Chris
Right.
is.
So you hit.
Okay. I need 2d6.
2d6.
And I'm adding strength to that, right?
Yeah, 2d6 plus your strength mod.
Alright, that's a hit of 11.
So 11 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So you you sneak up right behind this dude, and you get right up behind him, and you look, and you're just standing there, and you're looking at him. You're like, "Oh, this guy's kind of cute. He's not that bad." And then something twinges in your memory, something that you don't remember about your extreme hatred for goblins. and you put the sword underneath his, in between his legs, and just rip up and split him in half. At this point, Whisper throws his dagger.
Mm-hmm. And I rolled a 17 to hit.
Does that hit?
Okay. And that's going to be 7 damage.
And as Toonbeer rips this goblin in half, Whisper stealthily throws a dagger, and it sticks in the side of the goblin's throat before he can scream or anything, and falls to the ground dead. Now,
Boom!
because of
What
this
is up with
noise-
that?
Jesus.
Level 1
So,
coordination right there. That's the kind
So
of
we
fight
are going to
song
roll
you
for
don't
initiative
lie.
now.
Alright, rolls for initiative. So, Trent, I'll go ahead and roll for you.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Alright, so let me know whenever you're ready.
Yeah, what's Whispers?
Whisper is 16.
Okay, the Fearbold.
The Fearbolg is 5.
All right. And Toonbeer?
Toonveer is 6.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good.
Wait, don't I have +4 on initiative? Oh shit.
I rolled you a 2,
That's
unfortunately.
That's okay.
It's okay. We fucking got this.
Yeah, we do.
I have a terrible feeling we're about to fight a drow, but it'll be fine.
What was that? Uh-oh.
Dark elf.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad at all.
No, I'm not going to make you fight a drow as level 1. That's just fucking terrible.
We'll be fine.
Listen, we took out that siren lady.
That was a different campaign, but yes, that
Banshee.
did happen.
My bad. It was a different campaign, but we were still like level 2.
Yeah.
And we're not supposed to be able to kill her.
You weren't even supposed to be able to fight her.
That's true.
But then you had to burn her fucking house down.
And...
True.
All right. So, after you tear this goblin in half and kill the other one with a dagger, the other two notice and shriek, and those of you that speak goblin yell, "Boss, come quick!" And running out of the shadows comes 2 goblins and a bear bug.
Bugbear?
Bear bug. Yeah, that's it. Bugbear. I said it backwards. Anyway, rolling for initiative. So Whisper, you're up first. Now, from where Toonveer is,
Mm-hmm.
about 10 feet to the right is the Bugbear, and about 10 feet north of him is the other 2 goblins.
Okay, you said the bugbear is 10 feet away from him?
Yeah, to the
Okay.
right.
Okay. Whale. Let's see here now. I will draw my short bow and fire an arrow at one of the goblins.
Okay.
Ah, shit. That's only 9 to hit.
Definite.
Yep.
Alright, next up is Goblin 2, and he is going to move close to Toonbeer, and he is going to roll to an attack. And what is the 13 hit your armor class?
No. He has
And
17.
that's for Trent's character?
Yeah, he has 17.
Okay. Alright, next is Bugbear's turn, and he's going to move up, and he's going to attack Trent. And 12 does not hit. So next up is the dwarf, who yells excitedly, "Ha ha! Finally a good fight." and he casts Guiding Bolt. And
Take a seat next to the hearth. Is that who the dwarf is?
he's going to cast it at the bugbear. And he is going to roll, or he's going to get 17, which is a hit. So, those of you at home that don't have this up in front of you, Guiding Bolt does 4d6 radiant damage, and the next roll made against this target before the end of the dwarf's turn has advantage. So,
Before the end of the dwarf's next turn?
before the dwarf's turn.
Oh, before his next turn, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Alright, and he does 12 damage.
12 damage to the bugbear.
Which... Come on, okay. Alright, so next up is the Fearbolt.
Okay. The Fearbolg is going to draw his scimitar and charge over at Goblin number 1 and attack him.
Alright, now is this the one that you shot with or shot at?
No, this is Goblin number 1, the one that hasn't attacked yet.
Gotcha, okay.
And slashing with his scimitar, he has a 10 to hit.
And that's enough.
Alright.
Well, with Goblin number 1 having the Fearbolt right in front of him, he's going to attack him. And he got an 8 for armor class.
What's that?
He got an 8 total to hit.
Ah, that is a miss. The Fearbolg has 12 AC.
Word. So, back to the top of the order. Oh, wait, no. We skipped Toonveer.
Yeah.
Toonveer, you're up.
Okay. Rage. I can't remember exactly what rage gives me. And I had it written on my other one. I don't know what happened.
Just a moment, and I will find it for you here.
I'll write it down.
Rage gives you advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. When you make a melee attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll, which at level 1 is +2. And you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay, what about reckless attack? I don't know if that's...
Reckless attack, you don't get that till 2nd level.
Okay. Damn. Alright, so never mind. So I want to rage. I thought we were level 2 already.
We're still level 1, right, Gavin?
Correct.
Did we get XP?
You guys haven't taken a long rest yet.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking that we were. Okay,
Because we have enough experience to level up, we just have to rest before we actually level up.
Okay. Cool. How far is the bugbear from me?
He's right on top of you.
Okay. I want to attack.
Now, you actually have advantage on him because of the dwarf cast the spell, Guiding Light. What was it?
Guiding Bolt.
Yep.
Yeah, Guiding Bolt. And hit, so you have advantage. Everyone has advantage on attack rolls against this guy until it's the dwarf's turn again.
Okay. Alright. So I'm going to attack the bugbear, and I'm also going to use rage, though. Mainly to get the +2 bonus on the damage.
Okay.
Well, that was fucking useless. 13.
That's a miss.
It's huge, Gavin. Okay, he's huge.
Is that with both rolls, sir?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that is. Oh, okay. Well, back to the top of the order, which is Whisper.
Oh, it'll wait 45 minutes for my turn.
All right. Well, being an opportunistic rogue and seeing that the bugbear is weakened right now with the guiding bolt, Whisper is going to run over and attack as well on the bugbear.
Pause recording for a second.
And we're going to pause the recording for a moment because the pizza's here. Alright, and we are back. So, Whisper is attacking the bugbear with his rapier, because he's going to rapier him, if you know what I mean, with advantage, which means I also get my sneak attack bonus if I manage to hit. Alright, and that is going to be 25 to hit on the bugbear.
Jesus. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So, 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 5 is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, that is 18 damage right there.
Right. Tell me how you killed this guy.
So, Whisper goes over there with his rapier, and from his adventuring days, he's fought bugbears before when he was a caravan guard, and he happens to know that bugbears are extremely weak in the dick hole. So he thrusts his rapier straight down into the bugbear's groin and twists it around a little bit. To mix up his insides.
He scrambled those eggs, homie. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, I know. It's terrifying.
You told him to tell you.
Yeah, you wanted to know.
Yep. All right. So, with that guy dead, next up is Goblin number 2. And he is going to attack Junmir. And he misses. The bugbear's dead, so it's up to the dwarf. He rushes over and attacks Goblin number 2. And he hits. And does 1d8 plus 2. And does 6 damage. So he hits the goblin. He is super bloody, but he is not dead. It's now up to Chidmir.
So the goblin is super bloody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's not dead. Okay. Well, he's probably not going to be able to do shit now. How's the bugbear doing?
He's dead.
Bugbear's dead.
I just stabbed him in the dick hole.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I confused him with a goblin. So who's left? Almost dead goblin? That's it?
Almost dead goblin and the other goblin over by the Fearbolg.
Okay, I want to go attack the other goblin by the Fearbolt.
If you move away from this goblin here, you're going to trigger an attack of opportunity.
That's in he's going to have advantage on me. So
He's going to get a free attack on you.
Oh, shit. Well, okay. Let me kill him. I'm going to kill the bleeding out one.
Alright.
With my sword. Alright. 19
Plus.
plus 4 and 5, so 24.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
Should be 8 damage.
Am I still no,
And he
You're
is
still
dead.
raged.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's 10. Yeah. Because I'm still raged, but yeah.
Alright, next up is the Fearbolt.
Okay. Fearbolg is going to swing his scimitar at goblin number 1. And this time around, he gets a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Alright. And he deals 1d6 plus 2 damage. Max roll, so 8.
Alright. and the Fearbolt cuts down the goblin.
Fucking A, dude.
Yay!
Arning and burning. Snapping necks and cashing checks.
So, after the dust settles, the dwarf looks around and he chuckles and he's like, "You all are pretty good in a fight. I may have some work for you if we can find this relic." And he starts to walk off. Now, in this room, it's a giant cave, right?
Uh-huh.
In the center of it is a pond, which the goblins were trying to look around, trying to figure out where this relic was. The goblin, or the dwarf, turns around and looks at you guys and says, "Go ahead, set up camp. No one will be bothering us for some while." And he sits down in front of the little pond and starts to chant. It's in a language that none of you have ever heard before, and it's indecipherable. And he sits there and chants.
What
So,
language
what do you
is
guys
it,
wanna
if you
do?
don't mind my asking?
I'm sorry?
What language is it? Because I
It's
actually...
nothing that you all understand.
Okay, because I actually speak Orin, which is like the divine language, just so you know.
Yeah,
So if it's not that, that's fine.
It's
Just thought I'd
not?
let you know.
it's Cleon, alright?
Okay.
What? Cleon?
Klingon.
Cleon.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. Traveled on a spaceship at one point in this already.
No, that wasn't us.
No,
That
that's
was
true. It was some other
that
guys.
was Steve and Carlos.
That's right. We heard about them through a lonesome traveler.
Yeah.
We're aware of their existence.
Yeah.
Paul.
All right. Well, I guess we will build a fire, break out the bedrolls, and take a long rest.
Papa needs a nap.
Right, so what did you say, I'm sorry?
So I guess we're gonna build a fire and break out the bedrolls and take a long rest.
All right, sounds good, gentlemen. Now, before I get hate mail on my Twitter page or any of that dumb shit, whatever rules we play by are our rules, so suck it. What's actually going to happen is I'm going to have you guys go ahead and go up to level 3 because of all the experience and shit that you've killed in the first 3 episodes.
Fucking A.
So we're just going to be right at the beginning of level 3, which I don't remember the exact number. I don't have that handy right now.
I can find it real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Level 3 experience is 900.
Yeah.
Yeah, so put everyone at 900 experience. That's where you guys are at.
All right.
How do
Yeah.
we adjust for HP?
So you... We'll get to that in just a moment here.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Yeah, what we'll do is, like, off air, I'm going to have you guys level up and all that fun stuff, and then when you come back, we'll talk about that on the beginning of the next episode for the viewers at home. But to wrap this episode up, what happens after the long rest is eventually the dwarf stops chanting. And this box, this sarcophagus, raises from the water. And in it, you see a phantom. Now, the dwarf isn't worried by this, but you all know the dangers of dealing with the black arts, so you prepare your weapons and your spell.
Let me ask you
But
this.
the Fearful recognizes the woman.
Wait,
It's the Lady of the Tower, Lady Stormwind.
Let me ask you this,
And she
Gavin.
looked- Yeah.
I hate to interrupt, but does this dwarf happen to be Tom Cruise?
No.
but there's a lot of dwarfs chanting around us, right?
Just one.
Just one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look. Have you seen any maybe golden-looking robots around the area floating through the air on a chair?
No.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that we're not on the forest moon of Endor. And these are not
Correct.
Ewoks? Okay, because that sounds like Ewoks. I know them personally, that sounds like them.
Anyway, continue.
Anyway, this woman, she speaks in a language that the dwarf was speaking in, that none of you understand. And her and the dwarf conversate for a while, and she shakes her head no at the door, and then disappears. And as she drops back into the water, the dwarf turns around, and you can tell. And he looks at you, and like I said, you can tell he's upset. He looks at you and says, "You all want work. Meet me in Neverwinter." And then he storms out of the cabin.
Okay.
Well, somebody's gotten repairs in.
Well, I think it might be a little bit difficult for us to meet this guy in Neverwinter, considering we didn't get his name.
Yeah. You should have asked. You all are the rude people that didn't ask.
Yeah, that one's on me. So I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But there's plenty of other shit we can do in Neverwinter, even if we can't track this guy down. So
Enjoy the summer because it's never winter. That's what we can do. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I hope you enjoyed episode 3 of Installation Wizards. You can always talk to us on our Facebook page, our Twitter page, not Tumblr because I hate that interface and I deleted it. And you also can't talk to Trent because Trent is ridiculous.
You can talk to me.
Thanks again and have a great day.